Good afternoon, everyone. Uh, Welcome back to yet another video of what we did in the last class. So, like to give an overview before we start the second class today, is that this this particular course will tackle the pain points of ethics. What are the pain points of ethics? Main pain points in ethics are not the syllabus, not the notes, and not the case studies. The main pain points are the examples which we find really, really, really hard to find. And we, as an aspirant, also, and examiner, as an paper checker, also, is fed up of like seeing all the repetitive examples like of Gandhi ji, Shastri ji, Nehru ji, and M. Vishwesaraya. So these examples इतनी बार लिखे जा चुके हैं, इतनी बार बोले जा चुके हैं कि they don't attract marks anymore. So ethics is all about examples. More unique you get, more marks you fetch. So this is a series started by me just to give you the edge over everyone else. Those who will watch this will get the marks. That is my guarantee. ये पूरा फॉलो करो, जितने भी वीडियोस इसमें अपलोड करूंगा मैं सारे फॉलो करो, और मेरी गारंटी है आपको एज रहेगी एथिक्स में, जस्ट बिकॉज वी आर directly tackling the pain points of ethics, which are example. I will give you unique examples from newspaper daily, and also I would also give you a unique source which provides examples uh, properly, a site which will give you examples of administrators and officers who are working in the society. So doing that, let us start. So in the last class, we handled quite a few broad topics like this one, which you are seeing in the screen right now. But for today, we'll like I'll the target of the class is about 15-20 minutes. In 15-20 minutes, we'll cover 3-4 topics, and this how we will do it regularly too. So the first topic for today is, the news says law must be bridge between rights and remedies. And who says it? SC Judge, Justice B.V. Nagaratna. So B.V. Nagaratna uh, is supposed to become Chief Justice of India eventually in near future. And she would be the first female judge who would be holding this post. So in this article, what is important for us? Uh, since rights, conscience, rules guiding our ethical principle is a part of our syllabus, so this particular example and this particular article becomes important for us. So in this article, she was addressing the 12th convocation of the National Law University, and there she says a lot of things. So, like few lines which we could quote directly is that she says, too often the law is seen as a fortress accessible only to the powerful, but in your hands, it must become a bridge between rights and remedies, between constitution and citizen, between justice and people. Very beautiful line. This whole paragraph, from too often to people. Like she says, the law is seen as a fortress accessible only by powerful, but this should not be so. It must be a bridge between three different entities, like between rights and remedies, between constitution, citizen, and justice and people. So law is not just about rules, but about purpose. So these kind of lines and like quotations will help us in ethics and even in essays also. I'll tell you like the next step. What we do is we properly break this apart. The last which I have marked is, the legal profession is not just a vocation; it is a vehicle for transformation. Okay, so now we would see exactly what we can gather from this. Okay, so we have covered this in the previous class. This also we have covered in the previous classes. Diplomatic restraint. Yeah, here we go. So this was the article, law as bridge between rights and remedies. है ना? So the syllabus in which we can link is probity in governance, the rule of law, the probity वाला पार्ट अपना सिलेबस में हो गया. फिर फाउंडेशनल वैल्यूज वाला पार्ट हो गया. और मैंने तीसरा बताया आपको कि जैसे लॉज रूल्स एंड एथिकल प्रिंसिपल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस गाइडिंग आर एथिकल बिहेवियर, जो अपना पार्ट है सिलेबस में. इसका एथिक्स वाला यूसेज क्या हो गया? So this highlights rights without remedies are hollow. So we had to use this particular thing in the answers on RTI or Supreme Court judgments and administrative ethics. बेसिकली एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव एथिक्स में अपने को जो केस स्टडीज आती हैं, जो अपने क्वेश्चंस आते हैं, उसमें यूज करना है इस चीज को. इसके ऐसे एंगल क्या क्या हो गए? ऐसे फॉर एग्जांपल थीम इज जस्टिस डिलेड और जस्टिस डिनाइड अंडरमाइंस डेमोक्रेसी. दिस particular theme directly caters to uh, the topic which we are reading right now. And in 2015, there was an essay titled Laws, Ethics, and Morality. So I have also given some prompts like in ethics, if the question comes like the legitimacy of law lies in its ability to deliver remedies. Explain. Then we would definitely write this example and quote that Justice B.V. Nagaratna says what about law and rights, how they are a bridge. Since she is a woman of great importance and she would hold the most highest post in judiciary in few years, that is why her words are really important and impactful when we mention in the exam. If an essay comes where rights without remedies are mere rhetoric, we will write that. Okay. So this is very crisp summary and analysis of this news. The next one is this one. So as we know, like suddenly अचानक से बहुत ज़्यादा बारिश, क्लाउड बर्स्ट, इनके चलते पंजाब एंड नॉर्थन इंडिया वर अंडर द फ्यूरी ऑफ फ्लड. So this was an article which shows something unique, like what society happened, what society did during this crisis. So as Punjab goes down under, songs keep its spirit afloat. So this cultural heartbeat has stirred deep empathy and unity. The new flood-themed singles to viral social anthems, and like Gippy Grewal released Alana, and there is a lyrics in that the countless dreams as bright as the sun have drowned in water. पर्टिकुलरली अपने को सब कुछ याद रखने की जरूरत नहीं है कि किसने क्या बोला क्या नहीं कहा, बट वी शुड नो कि लाइक ये जो हुआ इवेंट की फ्लड्स आए and not everyone could get on the ground to help others. Like we know, we would quote Randeep Hooda, just like we did Sonu Sood in 2020 COVID times. जब सोनू सूद ऑन ग्राउंड आके लोगों की हेल्प किए थे, माइग्रेंट वर्कर्स की. सिमिलरली दिस टाइम ऑल्सो रणदीप हुड्डा गॉट ऑन द ग्राउंड टू हेल्प हिज फेलो सिटीजन्स. सो लाइक सब लोग ग्राउंड पर नहीं उतर सकते, बट जो लोग हेल्प करना चाहते हैं वो कहीं से भी हेल्प कर सकते हैं. तो जो पंजाबी सॉन्ग्स थे, they were released on the themes of flood, themes of the spirit of courage, spirit of unity, and the social community work, the Jan Bhagidari, and how the lyrics boosted the morale of the people who were really struck by this fury of nature. And similarly, there was this line, the water has ignited a fire. पानी ने है आग लगाई. And yes, and there's even the 19th century Italian theme of resistance, जो बेला चाव था, it was like used in the Punjabi song version of वापस जाओ during the anti-farm law agitation. So like how cultural things like songs and nukkad nataks, the dramatics, the dances are used to express solidarity, and in this anti-farm agitation used to express their revolt against the laws. So we would use this example in particular themes. For example, in the syllabus, we know ethics in public and private partnerships. Okay, so there is compassion, solidarity. उसमें direct example हो गई है. The role of moral thinkers and leaders. The role models वाला जो अपन पार्ट ethics में पढ़ते हैं, उसमें directly citizen responsibility हो गया. And how role models, leaders, they inspire the common masses to do something. उसमें directly आ गया. Ethics का usage क्या हो गया इसमें? It shows cultural tools, music as a moral booster. Examples of celebrity philanthropy like Sonu Sood, Randeep Hooda, service beyond duty. So we have to write just इतना short example. Example of celebrity philanthropy Sonu Sood, Randeep Hooda bracket में arrow service beyond duty. So अपने को पूरा एग्जाम्पल नहीं लिखना है कि भाई किसने क्या कहा क्या नहीं कहा. अब अगर if the space and time allows you, just write one or two examples of lyrics which are in trend कि गिप्पी ग्रेवाल ने क्या कहा है, तो ऐसे करके. एंड द कल्चर सस्टेन्स कम्युनिटी इन क्राइसिस. ठीक है, काफी डायरेक्टली एविडेंट है ये कि कल्चरल प्रैक्टिस है म्यूजिक, वो कैसे कम्युनिटी को अपहोल्ड करके रखा है क्राइसिस के दौरान. एंड we also see in 2020 there was a past essay which was about values are not humanity is but what humanity ought to be. Now, this is a very good essay in which we can use this example, and I really suspect कि ऐसा एक essay और आ सकता है कभी भी, like in an year or two, about values, ethics, humanity, जो एक यूनिवर्सल जो एक आइडियोलॉजी है, इसके ऊपर आ सकता है. मैंने प्रॉम्प्ट दिया है, दो एक ethics का क्वेश्चन दिया है, like if you after this video watch, go home and try these questions. Ethics में है कि community solidarity can heal wounds where policies fail. Okay, discuss with examples. The ऐसे अगर लिखना है आप लोगों को, ऐसे लिखो. एंड ऐसे में ऐसे नहीं है कि पूरा ऐसे लिखो. गो होम, राइट द इंट्रोडक्शन, राइट अ कंक्लूजन एंड मेंशन द डायमेंशंस. एंड I would mention our the Gmail ID to which you can send so that we could check and reply back. Now this is a completely free initiative. आप लोग लिखो, हमें भेजो, हम आपको वापस रिप्लाई करेंगे with a very good response कि आप कहाँ कहाँ लैग कर रहे हो, कहाँ क्या कर सकते हो. So in the description I would mention the Gmail ID to which you can scan and send. Okay. So your essay for practice is art and compassion, twin pillars of social resilience. ठीक है. नाउ यू कैन सी हाउ दिस टॉपिक ऑफ जो अपन ने अभी देखा, हाउ इट रिलेट्स इन GS1 एज वेल, द सोसाइटी वाला पार्ट. एंड द लास्ट ऑफ टुडे इज गोना बी दिस वन, battling unstable Wi-Fi, e-sport stars rises in Manipur. Like we know how technology has been the biggest booster to women empowerment and the gender discrimination elimination in the last 100 or 150 years. ठीक है. And this e-gaming has been on a rise, on a boom in the last 3 4 years, 4 5 years, and even in India, starting from PUBG or esports. So there's a girl of Manipur, Sanujam Trisha Chanu. So she has been on the top of the game. So this is a news about her, a particular case study about her, ki how she used this to boost her chances of breaking the norms. ठीक है? So how we can use this particular very niche example? This is a very niche example. Okay, so we would use this in our essay and ethics to stand apart. Syllabus link क्या हो गया? Aptitude, foundational values, perseverance. Attitude हो गया breaking barriers. Like when she decided कि she would do it, this was the attitude of her. Ethics and technology हो गया, digital inclusion वाला part. ठीक है? इसको यूज कैसे करना है ethics को? It shows technology as a social equalizer for women. जो मैंने बताया आपको कि टेक्नोलॉजी हैज बीन द बिगेस्ट बूस्ट टू women empowerment and women equality. So we have to use this in case studies on digital divide and women empowerment. This particular example is very useful, very powerfully will be reflected to express your views in the case study part. ऐसे के एंगल्स क्या क्या हो गए कि ऐसे के एंगल में ये हो गया कि टेक्नोलॉजी इज द ग्रेट लेवलर, उसमें अपन डायरेक्टली इसको कोट कर सकते हैं. पास्ट ऐसे क्या क्या हो गए, इनोवेशन इज द की डिटर्मिनेंट ऑफ सोशल वेलफेयर, 2016 का ऐसे है. उसमें डायरेक्टली पूछा था कि इनोवेशन और सोशल वेलफेयर कैसे रिलेटेड है. ये नहीं बोला था कि सिर्फ इनोवेशन से ही होगा, बट कैसे इनोवेशन इज द वन ऑफ द ग्रेटेस्ट डिटर्मिनेंट ऑफ सोशल वेलफेयर. उसमें अपन ये वाला एग्जांपल कोट कर सकते हैं, लिख सकते हैं. प्रैक्टिस के लिए मैंने आपको दो क्वेश्चन दिए हैं. एथिक्स का हो गया डिजिटल इंक्लूजन एम्पावर्स मार्जिनलाइज्ड वॉइसेस, एक्सप्लेन विद एन एग्जांपल. एंड सेकंड हो गया ऐसे का ब्रेकिंग सीलिंग्स थ्रू बाइट्स, विमेन एंड टेक एम्पावरमेंट. सो आई वुड सजेस्ट कि देखो, अगर आज कुछ प्रैक्टिस करनी है तो ये वाला ऐसे प्रैक्टिस करो, ब्रेकिंग सीलिंग्स थ्रू बाइट्स, विमेन एंड टेक एम्पावरमेंट. क्योंकि विमेन एक रेकरिंग थीम है, टेक्नोलॉजी एक रेकरिंग थीम है, एम्पावरमेंट एक रेकरिंग थीम है, डिस्क्रिमिनेशन एक रेकरिंग थीम है. इसमें चारों एक साथ आ रही हैं, है ना? सो दिस वाज इट, short and crisp session on how to find examples, include examples, stand apart from the bheed. So this particular series is completely free of cost. We have a separate course on ethics, which we usually run, which we usually run just for the case studies wala part. And like we have a proper foundation course in which we teach ethics as a subject. But apart from that, we are running a case study wala course. उसमें properly case studies को cater किया जाता है कि how to excel in case studies. This particular initiative is useful for both the parts, the case studies wale questions and the non-case studies. This particular series will give you an arsenal of your own to attack in the UPSC GS4 paper in a way in which no one will do. And you will definitely stand apart. मेरी गारंटी है you would score the highest अगर इस पूरी सीरीज को फॉलो करते रहे. चलो, पढ़ाई करते रहो. और कुछ भी डाउट है तो डिस्क्रिप्शन में जो मैं जीमेल आईडी लिखूंगा उस पे कुछ भी डाउट पूछ सकते हो, कुछ भी कर सकते हो. टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन कर लेना, और उस पे अपडेट्स आते रहेंगे कि कब क्लास होगी, कौन सी क्लास होगी. एंड जो ये पीडीएफ जो मैं बना रहा हूँ, ये सब ये वहीं पे अपलोड होगी. ओके, थैंक यू वेरी मच फॉर दिस पेशेंस एंड सी यू इन द नेक्स्ट क्लास. थैंक यू.